bet on hydrogen paying off. Toyota is one of several automakers experimenting with hydrogen fuel cell technology as a form of zero-emission transportation, and it and number 39 is one of just a couple offering hydrogen cars to the general public in any major world market. But in 2017, Toyota finds itself in a strange place with a hydrogen car in the lineup, but no electric cars. It and number 39 is easy to forget this detail given the dominance of the hybrid Prius, but Toyota remains a holdout when it comes to fielding a battery electric car. Is Toyota and number 39 bet on hydrogen paying off, or is the automaker neglecting a more promising zero-emissions form of transportation at a time when EVs are booming? Bloomberg makes the argument that EV infrastructure, as well as number of other factors, make electric cars a much more promising form of zero-emission technology, and that Toyota and number 39's focus on hydrogen is predicated on an infrastructure that simply cannot expand quickly or cheaply enough to compete with EVs. Toyota, seeking a smooth debut this fall for its Mirai hydrogen car, said it will initially sell the fuel cell vehicle through just 8 dealerships in California. 4 of the chosen dealerships are. The numbers are pretty telling. Toyota has sold 4,300 Mirai FCV sedans since 2014, while Nissan has sold 300,000 Leafs since the model and number 39's debut in 2010. The Mirai largely exists around some 30 hydrogen fuel stations in parts of California, the only places where the Mirai is sold in the U.S. By comparison, the U.S. has over 44,000 EV charging stations nationwide. Honda has and number 39 done much better with the Clarity fuel cell, selling about 700 cars since its debut in 2016. As Bloomberg points out, the costs of producing hydrogen and operating the filling stations are significant. The filling stations themselves require transportation of hydrogen to the stations. This creates a chicken and egg problem. Hydrogen stations require delivery of hydrogen by other vehicles, which themselves need fuel. EV charging stations have a distinct advantage in this category, one that simply will not be overcome by other types of energy or fuel. It's easier for companies to make a profit with EV, and it's easier for governments to prepare the infrastructure, Richard K., a portfolio manager at Nippon Comgest Incorporated, told Bloomberg. For the past few years, it's been EV that's been gaining traction. Because of that, it's EV that's much closer to becoming reality. Toyota and number 39's bet is also ignoring the trends in what is now the world and number 39's largest automotive market, China. As Bloomberg notes, the country has 215,000 EV charging stations and is building more every day, while it has just 5 hydrogen stations. China is on track to eliminate fossil fuel-powered vehicles in the future, but its plans and trajectory do not favor an infrastructure-intensive hydrogen future. Honda now holds the highest all-electric range among midsizers with the 2018 Clarity plug-in hybrid. It can go 47 miles on a single charge. When it arrives in dealerships later this year, the Clarity. Finally, there is the issue of range. The Mirai has a range of 312 miles, a figure that will be topped by most EVs quite soon. While battery tech continues to advance, hydrogen-powered cars carry a finite amount of fuel, and Toyota has not demonstrated that hydrogen fuel cell cars can offer a significantly longer range than current and near-future EVs. Still, Toyota is sticking with hydrogen fuel cell technology as EV tech and infrastructure races ahead. And curiously enough, some Toyota executives do not appear to be tempted by the specs of latest EVs. Bloomberg reports Toyota chairman Takeshi Yamada told Germany and number 39's Der Spiegel magazine that battery electric vehicles with long ranges are too expensive and too heavy to be mass-produced, referencing the latest Tesla models. Such cars do not fit in our program, Yamada told Der Spiegel. Even discounting Tesla, the electrification strategies of other automakers such as Volkswagen have not persuaded Toyota to alter course. Honda and Hyundai, which have both experimented with fuel cell tech, also acknowledge that the future looks electric. France, along with the UK, made headlines earlier this summer by announcing plans to phase out sales of gasoline and diesel-engined cars by 2040, but it appears the city of Paris hasn't even. Jeremy is an associate editor with Automakers, and has been with the magazine since 2013. Jay also likes to kayak and bike. See more by this author. Car news, photo, green cars, authors, Jeremy, other news, technology, hybrid, electric, sedan, Toyota, Mirai.